Hey guys, I'm back with another action figure review, and this time we're going to take a look at the DC Collectibles New Batman Adventures Two-Face figure. So, if you've been following along my channel the past few days, you know that I just reviewed the new wave of the animated series figures, which was the Dick Grayson Robin, the Joker, and the Man-Bat, all from the animated series. And this guy actually came out a couple months ago now, in the previous wave, which was the new Batman Adventures Batman, the new Batman Adventures Mr. Freeze, and the Batman the Animated Series Catwoman, which was all the first wave. Or they came out in close enough succession that we'll call them a wave. So this guy, Todd picked this guy up a while back, shortly after he got Catwoman, and I never got around to reviewing him, so I figured since I was doing those animated figures, I'd jump on and do this guy now. So we'll take a look at the packaging first, and jump into the figure. It's kind of funny reviewing him now after doing that newer wave, which has the improved joints and stuff, and the leg nipples are gone, so it's a little weird, but whatever. So we have the blue packaging on this one because it's the new Batman Adventures. You got the 75 Years of Batman logo up there because I guess this was not last year, was it? I hope I haven't had this sitting in my room that long. But yeah, you have the backdrop of Batman, Nightwing, and Robin. Logo down there. You got, this was supposed to be 2 in the wave, but it definitely didn't come out 2. I think it was the 4th to come out. Sculpted. Oh, this one was sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios. Interesting, because in one of my previous reviews, I noted that they were almost all sculpted by Irene Matar. This one was not, so interesting. You got the backdrop again, and you guys get the idea. So, take a look at the figure. Now, as I've been mentioning, each of these animated figures comes with usually a bunch of accessories. This guy has the most so far, I think. Well, I know Batman himself came with a lot too, but wow, Two-Face has a lot. And so, what did I say? Did I say that they're based on an episode? Each one is pulls its accessories from a particular episode. Usually, I believe the episode that the character originates from. So, Two-Face's episode is Sins of the Father. So that you can put together the accessories that I will show you with the figure. So I'll show you the figure first, and we'll jump into the accessories shortly after. So jump right into this beautiful face. A face only a mother could love. Really nicely done, and it's funny that this is sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios, and the rest are Irene Matar. They don't look like they've been sculpted by anyone different, so they fit together very nicely. Yeah, got Harvey. It's funny just looking at that side, like it looks like Harvey Dent from the cartoon. And look at this side, whoop, Two-Face, very cool, very very cool. Love the black and white suit. It's funny looking at it on my backdrop because his right leg, well, his left leg disappears into my desk, and then shows up again, and it's just kind of funny looking. He's already split up. He's got such tiny feet. Look at those feet. I think his feet are just about as small as Robin's, if not smaller. Which is so weird. It's very strange. I'm just gonna really quickly. Let's first take a look at Robin's feet. So they're definitely bigger. They're rounder. So they have more support. So I'm guessing that this was one of the things that DC changed, because now you have, okay, so now these two are both in suits, and they look different in the cartoon, that's fine, but look how different. His legs so skinny, and Joker's got these wide, thick ones, and much bigger feet. So, and obviously, like I said, they're stylistically definitely different on the show, but, I mean, this drastic, I don't know off the top of my head this drastically, or they're doing this also to support the characters' standing, to support the figures. So, and again, we have the joints showing here in the hips, which they don't do anymore, but, it's there on this one. Not going to go crazy criticizing it, because they obviously got rid of them in the future, so cool. Yes, so there you go. It looks like they cast the figure in black and then painted the one half white. Whose idea was that, is my question, because painting white over black? Really? you can see it in like the little joint areas. And I just don't understand why you would do that. Why not cast like in white and then paint black? Maybe something more neutral? I don't know. But anyway, so you got the blue hand on this side. You got the... This is his coin holding hand, so he's got a coin in there. You can kind of see that it's the head. I don't know, can you see it? I can see it. But yeah, so let's take a look at his accessories here. Now he's got a bunch, like I said. Let's see, now I screwed him up. He was standing. Okay. Oh. So, like the other figures, he does come with a stand. Speaking of standing, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Comes with the same stand as everyone else. It's got the turnaround on it. Interesting. I just want to pull one of the new ones to see if they're different. I feel like they're slightly... Yeah. They designed the new ones going across to use the space a little better instead of cramming everything on this left side. So this one's Batman turnarounds, Two-Face, blah blah blah. This one is you get a Batman logo, turnaround, Robin. Maybe it's because it's animated series and this is New Adventures. I don't have the Catwoman one to compare old versus new. Anyway, so they might have tweaked the way that the stand's displayed, but anyway, that's not really a huge thing. So that's your stand. You peg this in there, pop this on. He's got a double stick. Some of them have only one, some have two. So then you slide that down, and then you can pop him on here. And see, now what the heck is this going on? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the double ones, they slide, so you can slide it back and forward depending on how far forward you want them on the stand. So there we go. Move this up a little bit, and then grip it around his waist. And there you have it. So now he's on his stand. Not super noticeable the way I have it facing right now. But more exciting accessories. Let's just do the hands really quick, and then look at the cool stuff. So we have two left hands, and these are really easy to identify on this guy because he's got blue hand and a skin-colored hand. So we got a fist and a coin hand on him, and then we have a trigger finger hand and a kind of open gripping hand. Come up a little bit. And then on the right hand, we have the coin hand, and then a trigger finger and a fist. So those are those. So now what else do we have here? Again, I don't wholly understand the significance of the accessories, not being familiar with the episodes, but here's what he's got. He's got a stopwatch, or a pocket watch, I guess you'd call it. And I guess you could hold this in like his, flying hands. In his little open hand, kind of like this. That might fall out. I would probably put it in this hand, but maybe use a little bit of like wax or something to stick it in there. Or maybe his trigger finger hand would hold it, even though it's, you know, a trigger finger, it might just hold it better. If you can squeeze it between the fingers and the thumb. Yeah, that might be doable, but I'm not gonna sit here trying to figure it out this whole time. So you got that. He's got a gas mask, which is pretty cool, and I'm assuming it will go in his face. Let's check that out. Yeah, really cool, actually. It fits nice and snugly right there on his face. So now he's got to get a gas mask. Super cool. I have to say, these stands are not super effective. I really would have rather just had, like, slightly bigger feet with peg holes. But anyway. He has a pistol, or, you know, some kind of handgun. I'm not an expert, as I've said in a few past reviews. So, you need a trigger finger for that. And he's got a Tommy gun, right? Is that a Tommy gun? Oh my god. I thought I knew something, and then I said it and I instantly regretted it because I wasn't positive. I think it's a Tommy gun. It's so funny, kind of looking at this after reviewing, like, Legends and, like, DCUCs and stuff, and always being like, well, why didn't they paint the gun? Why don't they give it more detail? And this has zero detail. It's just cast in this flat flat gray plastic, but you know it's from the animated series. Like, there's no detail on that. This is how it looks. So it's pretty cool, actually, that it's, like, actually accurate. And I like this gun. It's cool. So, and it's very Two-Face. And then last you have this, like, briefcase thing. But really it's not last, because check this out. It actually opens, and inside, I put these in there. It doesn't come with them in there, but Todd says these are gas canisters. So you got a red one and a blue one, and they do both fit in there. You could also, you know, pop his little stopwatch in there, and probably fit the handgun all at the same time. Maybe not. Maybe not. Or you could, oh, maybe you can, yep, you could fit all of those in there at once if you want to just store them so that you know where his accessories are. Cool. And that's what his, I guess you'd use probably his trigger finger hand for that too if you wanted to hold it. So overall, really cool. He's got a lot of accessories, a lot of good ones. Really dig that. I'm going to actually pop off one of his, I'm going to see, put a trigger finger in his right hand because I want to see how easy it is to pop these in and out. Oh, very easy, okay. I was curious if that changed from these older figures to the newer figures. Oh, interesting. His hands don't have hinges. Batman's do it. Yeah, that's weird. That's not an old new thing, that's just a Two-Face thing. He doesn't get hinges on his hands. Sorry, Two-Face. Let's see if I can get him to hold his Tommy gun. I'm just going to call it that now because I'm pretty sure it's what it is, but you can laugh at me if it's not. Okay. Get the finger in the trigger or what? Love when they give you a trigger finger, but it's just too darn hard to get the finger actually in the trigger. Like right now. It doesn't really reach, but whatever. So now, oh, now he's wearing his gas mask. Oh. I think you hold this gun like with two hands, and I have no idea. I don't think he can do that. He's got this really wide chest and not much range of motion in his elbows. So, yeah, okay, well, you know, you can hold it, but, you know, you're supposed to like hold it like this, right? Don't think he's doing that. This guy's really tight. His joints are almost all really tight, so that's not making it very easy for me to do other stuff, too, but there you go. You get the gist. He's got the cool gun. He's got the interchangeable hands. They pop out easy. They do that, blah, blah, blah. Got a cool gas mask, but I'll pop it off just for the rest of the review. Very cool. So we'll do the articulation now. The head will go side to side. Goes up and down very little. The arms will go up. That's about it. Oh, that one goes a little higher. Weird. Huh. This one's just a little stickier. The elbows go back and forward. Literally back and forward. I'm not sure why. And they don't go very far forward, like you saw, to hold the gun or anything. Fortunately. He doesn't have an ab crunch, but he does have a waist twist under the suit here. He can do the splits, or he theoretically should be able to. He has T-joints that are very tight, so he can go out nice and wide. Oof. Oof. Very tight. He can go forward and back. And he has a bend of the knee. Nice 90 degrees. And the ankle, he seems to have just a swivel because he's got super tiny little booty feet. And I think that about covers Two-Face here. So and like I said, it's funny reviewing him after doing the newer ones. I don't feel like he's like super bad quality compared to them or anything, but I can definitely see how they've stepped it up in at least certain areas. Still love all the accessories he comes with. You know, I love the sculpting work. It's interesting to see Gentle Giant doing this one as opposed to Irene Matar. I wish I had the old boxes for the whole first wave to take note of that. I'm pretty sure she did Catwoman. I don't know about Batman or who was Mr. Freeze off the top of my head, but yeah, interesting stuff. And yeah, so it looks like the next in the wave should be the Tim Drake Robin, the Poison Ivy, and the Killer Croc and Baby Doll. At least, if not also maybe Creeper. But it's an odd number that's left, 5, so they might do 3, they'll either do 3 and 2, or they'll just throw other people in there like Nightwing and stuff. And, yeah, so I'm not sure when the next wave's going to hit, but you can bet that I will have them and reviewing them. I don't think Todd is going to be picking up the Roxy Rocket, so that's one that I won't be reviewing. But you bet we'll have that Batmobile, and you bet, of course, Nightwing will be here and all that stuff. So definitely more of these animated series figures will be on my channel in the future. You know, I've got another Marvel Legends wave to review and beyond, so I'm still here, guys, and I really appreciate you tuning in. My subscribers still go up. I want to trickle up one or two a day, and I so appreciate that. So I never thought, you know, I'd have thousands of people subscribe to my channel. It's crazy. So I just thank you so much, everyone. And I don't know why I'm getting all sappy at the end of this particular review, but it's almost my bedtime. I guess I'm just like tired and appreciative, so thanks again, guys. This has been my review of the DC Collectibles New Batman Adventures Two-Face. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.